These families built their dream homes here only a year ago before they were abandoned, never to be lived in again. Some only lived in these homes for a couple months before they were told they had to leave everything they built behind. They couldn't even take the fixtures they just put in. No, these homes are to be demolished with everything still inside. This is Ontario, Canada, where stuff like this has quietly been happening for years now. Entire streets of homes are going abandoned at a faster and faster pace every year, and most people don't even realize what's happening around them. In just this video alone, 500 families were notified they must begin packing their bags in an area spanning 37 miles across 6 municipalities. But this is just the beginning. Yet already, entire areas are starting to look like ghost towns. But what's going on in Ontario? Even if some of you already know, you might not realize how deep the rabbit hole goes. Right now we're in Ontario and we're about to explore a ton of crazy abandoned houses. Houses that have not even been built like a year ago, apparently some of these. I see it right now. We have modern abandoned mansions not built 1 year ago. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yo, y'all see that? Oh my gosh. I need some pants. I didn't think it was overgrown. Oh look, there's more. That's like modern apocalypse right there. Wow. Well, I guess we park at this poop farmhouse. I think this is abandoned here. So apparently these are watched by security. They check every day. But I know kids are always getting in these apparently, so we'll see if we get inside or not. Anyways, we'll see you guys in there. Oh, it's Daniel, by the way. It's our friend Daniel. Maybe this is the way. Oh, look, there's a house right there. Another farmhouse, or another house. So these are one of your typical abandoned farmhouses out here in Ontario. There's hundreds of them, and it's because about 700 acres gets demolished daily, so I hear, of farmland for like new neighborhoods and all sorts of stuff. And this is the highway, one of the parts of the epidemic of this here, and this is what we're checking out. In the highway, they have some really crazy powers where they can just buy out brand new houses being built and just demolish them. And these people, once you sign that you're leaving, you just leave everything behind. You can't take anything. And of course, before these people sell, they take out all their belongings, but like all the fixtures and everything in these houses, they just leave. They can't take it out with them. Once you sign this contract, the entire house is the property of the state, and that's it. That's why a lot of these places are empty. Some of them do have everything left, which is pretty interesting, but this ain't nothing about what we're about to see. Follow me. In 2018, it was announced that the largest infrastructure plan in Canadian history would begin breaking ground, which would be one of the most expensive highways ever funded by Ontario's taxpayers. It would completely go around the entire GTA at the borders where the suburbs meets the farmlands, which, unlike your typical vague borders with urban, suburban, and rural in any regular American city, you have an almost dystopian clear line where it ends in the Greater Toronto area. Roughly 2,000 acres of prime farmland, including 400 acres of legally protected greenbelt, will be obliterated for the project. Just in terms of width, the project will have up to 10 lanes, wide enough to demolish 3 vertical farm roads alone, though much of the land won't actually be pavement per se. But the area we will be exploring today is this wide. Out of the 500 properties to be expropriated, this is the most densely populated impact zone. Alright, we're in. I don't think we'll be here too long. I'm just curious if there's anything interesting. Of course, many of these houses out here in Canada are quite empty. Usually the basements, you see stuff left behind. We do have a couple things, but this is your typical run-of-the-mill early 1900s farmhouse. Graffiti to crap. I like those arched windows though, that's neat. Yeah, this place is quite trashed. Hopefully the other ones are less trashed. This farm was likely built around the 1800s. A building with such age is usually considered historic, but looking around the GTA, almost anywhere you go, you'll see these historic farms boarded up or demolished. It's so common that I made a video about it, and if you watched it, you'd realize the rabbit hole we will soon go down. So what's the real reason this highway is being built? There's more that meets the eye.
This city used to be a world-class city. I've been here since I was 10, and it's falling apart.
So guys, this is what we have to deal with. It's so freaking deep in here, and we don't want to like walk on the main road. So we have to like walk through the forest like alongside to get to these houses. And there's like, surprisingly, I haven't had any ticks on me. Look at this. I'm not wearing any pants or anything. But you guys gotta stop being scared of the ticks. That's gotta be propaganda to not let you guys go outside. I love going outside. I do not care. So let's just keep going. I'm not even wearing bug spray. I'll let you guys know if I find a tick, but I bet I won't. So right now, guys, we're going to the modern houses now. Super excited. These might be the most modern abandoned houses I've ever explored. These are built in like 2025 or something like that. Some of these should be pretty wild. All right, there they are, folks. I see them. I'm so excited. Overgrown mansions that are modern. That's the craziest thing ever. All right, here we are coming up on them. Look, there's a crazy mansion there. All these are mansions. That is just dystopian, guys. Totally unreal. Wow, that was just built so recently, guys. All right, gotta be kind of careful. All right, let's go. There's so many houses. Oh, it's open, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, we're in. Look at these new countertops. So insane. We're in a brand new house that's completely abandoned. Wow. Gonna be demolished. Well, here we are. The scrappers are already getting to this place. Wow, just all the brand new paint. They left their beds behind here. Just look at this stuff. Just absurd to think all this stuff went to waste. All right, let's go upstairs here. And here's the garage, guys. 3-car garage. Everyone here seems to be rich.
Here's the home we are at now. And if you go back in time, you can see many of these homes were just built. And if you'll notice, there used to be other homes here before. They didn't build on the empty farmland and instead demolished existing homes for these new ones. They have these weird zoning rules where I guess it's easier to demolish a home for its zoning rather than file to change it. But all that effort just for it to happen again, it's kind of sad. But I guess it explains why I noticed like 1 out of every 3 homes was empty in my first Canada video. They're pending demolition because you can't really build on empty land unless it's something big like these cookie cutter neighborhoods. That's how my friend explained it to me anyways. But that maybe explains the stark rural and suburban contrast. But that's just one incentive. It's not the reason. To me, your average home I see is a mansion out here. There appear to be very few small homes wherever I go. It's all very strange to me, but it all connects in one way or another.
That's some stuff from them boarding it up. Looks like they were prepared, so they're gonna reboard it up probably eventually. Because people keep breaking in these places. I don't think there's any more power. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. They were doing police training. Holy cow. Yo, look at the stairs, bro.
Wow.
Dude, that's so crazy. Beautiful house. All this new stuff just left to rot. Yo, Daniel, you've never been in a mansion like this, have you?
No, I haven't.
What do you think?
This is just absolutely crazy. It looks like a brand new house, you know?
Yeah. The ceilings are so tall as well, guys. It's gotta be like 8 or 9 feet tall. Yeah, see, so this stuff, before demolition, the police will sometimes do training at some of these houses. Looks like they have, so they shoot like mock rounds, or I guess these are airsoft. Brand new fireplace, all this stuff is just new. It's unreal, it's getting demolished. Holy do it yourself. Well, that settles it, the power is shut off. I know when some of my friends went here, the power was on, but they since shut it off. Some idiots like destroyed the freaking chandeliers you guys can see. So that's the thing. See, someone threw a printer there. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh, another beautiful chandelier. Nice room. Probably there would have been a lot of couches here. Oh, just all this stuff is so new. Guess this was the kitchen, what's left of it. And obviously some newer builds, if you're rich enough, you can still have some pretty cool detail like they used to have back in the day. Like all these lights, fixtures, they had to leave it all behind because they signed the contract. Really curious now what we will find upstairs. Let's go up here and check it out. So guys, I honestly expected all these houses to be locked up because security literally checks these houses like every day. But so many people are coming in, like I said, that probably like more people are just opening stuff. So
Wow, I'm just looking at this though. I just realized how cool this is. You guys want to see this? Here we are, folks, at the top. Wow. All this stuff, guys, just new stuff. It's so cool to see. It's so sad and kind of disturbing that this is just being destroyed. They destroy these houses with everything in it. They don't save anything, apparently, the Canadian government. Here's one of their bedrooms, for example. Oh, my bathroom. Look at these nice sinks they left behind. That's so cool. Love to have that in my house. It doesn't matter, it's just getting destroyed. Oh, there was like an outlook over there. Do we have a master anywhere? Probably one of these is the master, I would assume. And what's the point of boarding up the second floor? Like, no one's getting in there, bruh. There's one of the showers. Look at that modern shower they have here. It's never seen the inside of one of those. This was definitely the master, I think. Because look how nice this room is. Oh, wow. They even had a bathtub kind of resembling a vintage one. They were like about to move it too. That's made of like plastic. So they tried to resemble an old one, but it's plastic. I don't think that's ceramic. So all the old ones are made out of like steel or ceramic, usually steel. But yeah, I think this is the master. Look at this stuff. It's still expensive as heck. Wow. That's just incredible that this has been abandoned. We're heading down to the next house now. Funny thing is, apparently, the very moment these people moved out in all these houses, they boarded them up like immediately. It's so funny. All right, y'all, we're going to the next one now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's go. That's so cool. All right, here we are. Oh my goodness. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. See, look, this is where security's driving through, guys. Gotta be careful. And it's open. Look at that. Yo, we got another one. Oh my gosh, this house is huge. It's gotta be 10,000 square feet. Let's go.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Actually hard.
Oh, looks like we got roadblocked.
Yeah. Well, turns out that doesn't lead to the house, or so I think. Maybe we'll have to crawl somewhere. Well, unfortunately, guys, we couldn't get into this one. I don't know. Thought we could get into the boiler room, but I guess not. So, follow me. Let's go to the next house. I'm actually really sad about this one. It's huge, but so is that other one, so maybe we'll get in that one. So here's this one. It's also pretty big. See, look, they drive through here every day and board it up. Yet people are still, look at that. People are still trying. This is a nice one. This has gotta be an 80s one though, it looks like. Okay, yeah, perfect. They closed it enough for security not to notice. Well, look at that. We got into another one. Let's go. I thought this was from scrapper or from like the water leaking. I guess it is kind of moist. I don't know. Scrappers are just the water leaking. Oh yeah, I think the water leaked in here, guys. That's another freaking modern house though. Look at all this stuff. They just put this stuff in here, I swear. Huge basement. This would be cool if it had power. All right, here's the upstairs. Wait, what's back here real quick? Nothing, okay. Maybe it's cool upstairs. I'm a little scared they're gonna board this up with us in here. Nothing there. This place is freaking wrecked. It's like this place is for sale. It's so clean. Yet it's not. Quick walk through here. Here's the kitchen. Huge island. Huge everything. Looks very, very nice. Just an incredible kitchen. All this stuff's getting demolished, remember, guys. Here's the front door. Pretty neat. I wonder how much square feet this one is. People really did a number on this place. Well, here's another room with the fireplace. We go further out here. More rooms, but they're all empty. So not terribly too much to see. I was hoping for the cool staircases and stuff, but I think that's about it for this house, I'm not gonna lie. So folks, that was that house. Probably the least interesting of them all. Oh, there's the driveway. Holy long and overgrown driveway there. I think we got one more house past here. So let's take a look. This one's gonna be kind of hard. There's the garage. They always board up everything, even the freaking shacks for some reason. Holy slab, probably placed pretty recently. What house is this? I wonder. Oh, this is huge. Oh, I have a feeling I know which house this one is. This one's got a pool, guys. This one's definitely like a renovation. A modern renovation, but I don't think it's a modern house. I could be wrong though. For some reason they freaking gate this stupid pool off, but it doesn't really matter because I can see it. Although it would be nice to get a photo, so I might just jump over there. The locks on these things, look at this. Literally, what's the point? They got tadpoles in here and toads. A toad must have fell in here. There's always tadpoles in these things, I swear. Let's see, can we capture this toad? We're so hungry for all the creatures that he didn't realize he would be trapped here. Gotcha. Yo, he's making noise. Yeah, these things have no way of getting out of here. He can't get back up, so this fellow was literally trapped. He would have died. Yeah, there you go, buddy. All right, guys, look at how many freaking nails they put on here just to keep it locked. Let's see if it opens. Beds. All right, we're in. There's the garage. We have a little board here. What is this about? Some sort of map. What in the world? Couldn't tell you what that is. All right, we're in. Everything's black. I don't really like that, how they made this house brick and black. It's a certain vibe, I guess, for some people, not my thing, because it looks kind of fake. Because clearly, I think this is a much older house. Yeah, see? I think this is an older home. You see that fireplace there? For some reason, someone had to break everything. That's definitely not a modern fireplace. Gotta be a 60s, 70s house, maybe 80s. But clearly they modernized it because they have these freaking cardboard doors. Look at this. Cardboard. Never want to buy one of those doors. Here's the main kind of area. You got cool trim up there though. It's a bit hard to see. It is a big house though, quite a big house. I think this part is like... Another entrance. Oh. Maybe another exit. Yeah, this sucks. It's modern stuff. The heck is even this? Yeah, I think that one is lived in, guys. I really want to hope we can get inside that mega mansion, guys. We can actually see something left behind by the owners. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting. You are God. Psalm 90. All right, folks, that's like 4 houses. We gotta walk across the street now and check out the rest. Some of these houses are not abandoned because they haven't bought everybody out yet. So that's why they're not abandoned. But they all will be. This whole thing, everybody must go. It's just a matter of when they sign the contract. All right, there is a house there. And there's 2 more houses there. There's that mega mansion. And we'll check that house out on the way out. But yeah, we just crossed the street. So I'm excited to see if these are open. That one's gotta be insane. Sadly, there's a person living next to it. Hasn't moved out.
Truth is, these aren't entirely abandoned rows of houses. If they really kicked out 500 families all at once, that would be a PR nightmare. No, this is going to be a process years in the making, and you are only seeing the very beginning stages. Speaking of beginning, I want to backtrack to the very beginning of the highway, in which this home and even multiple businesses are now slated for demolition. Right here is ground zero, where we have a beautiful home from a past era. In fact, all around the proposed highway area, a new home is probably abandoned every other day. This one just popped up, and due to its size, we had to check out the inside.
Oh, here we got some kind of mid-century house. It's all boarded up. Wow. Look at the work they put into here. Definitely newer stuff. Abandoned everywhere, including whatever that facility is back there. So I guess this was actually a company or something. Probably the owners like that worked there probably lived at this house. So yeah, like a spot just to hang out and eat. Whoa. That's cool. Yeah. Here must have been a guest house, I think. I thought this was a camera here. It's just a motion sensor. Yes, some sort of little guest house or shed or something, but it's cool. It's in the same style as this house. Oh, you see the way in? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yippee. So I'm assuming the way in is to the roof. It is boarded up there, Enrique just pointed out, but I'm gonna climb the roof and see. Why not? Wow, pretty view. Hopefully I don't fall through the roof. Wouldn't be there, would it? Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Not entirely sure. Have a feeling this is the way up here. Huh, maybe not. Yo, this is so funny.
We were just about to give up too, and then we just checked this random door, at least to a shed. And what do you say? What is it? That's insane.
Yeah, there's the way in, folks.
Holy convenient.
Yeah, it's random. It's like a secret way for burglars to get in. The owner built it on purpose. Yeah, watch that nail. All right, well, here's the house. Pretty cool.
Skylight's cool up there.
Yeah.
Oh, the staircase too, the glass.
Oh, yeah.
The 80s glass blocks. There's gonna be a lot of that. I see them over there too. Holy, they're everywhere.
That's sad the power's cut. Whoa, cool floor. Some kind of poop. It's big though. Wow, yeah, this is some kind of business clearly. But it used to be a house, that's for sure. Fun fact.
All that effort and the front door is wide open.
For real. Dang it. Ontario flooded this. It's all flooded now. Alright, we got a random room here. Oh, it goes up. There's your kind of downwards view. I like this wood. They didn't even like laminate it or lacquer it or anything. Cool, cozy vibes for this house. That's for sure. Well, this house was not that interesting. I mean, it was cool architecturally wise, but otherwise pretty empty. So on to the next house. Get out, we're here. Here we are. No way. Look at that. There's a mouse that survived. What? Yeah, do you see him? Yeah. Dude, that mouse is literally hanging on for dear life. He's gonna die, bro. Yo. Look at this little thing. He survived. He's just holding on for dear life. He's traumatized. Oh, all right. Well, all right. You chose your death there then. I was gonna save you.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Bro, you're the dumbest thing ever. Look, those tadpoles are gonna eat you. Look, they're already they're eating your poop because you got so scared. Well, alright, you sealed your own fate, buddy. I tried to save that dumb mouse, but he didn't want to be saved. So now we're gonna try to find a way inside here, if we can. Yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna be boarded. Dagnabbit. Let's just go through here then. We're going to the mega one now. Yeah, guys, this one was literally built pretty sure in 24, 23. Dude, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's so apocalyptic. We can't get in that much trouble, and really any trouble, I don't think. All right, here we are, folks. Oh boy. All right, let's go. Look at the trash there. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, someone lives right there. Check it out, guys. They have their own basketball court, a pool as well. Please be open. Not open. I figured it'd be locked. Well, I guess we're going around the front now. It's the last one, so if they kick us out, they kick us out. Yeah, someone lives right there. Nope. Well, we're leaving this area. Just want to show y'all some of the front of these real quick. That is just crazy. All this stuff is new as well. Look at these things, man. It's freaking just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Sad these people are gonna go too. Kind of want to talk to them, but probably want to give them their privacy. Yo, real quick, we're gonna see like this farmhouse where we parked. Pretty sure it's abandoned, otherwise we're blocking someone's driveway. It's abandoned. I see the window just busted right open. So we got another spot here. Let's take a quick peek. Nice little humble farmhouse compared to the rest of these crazy houses. Oh, it's a trailer. Yo, this is literally a trailer. Of course someone had to unlock this. Oh, never mind. Looks like a modern trailer. Interesting. Not much to see in this one though. Oh, there was like a little... Ay, too many wasps. Yeah, there was some sort of like fireplace here.
Now keep in mind we still have 2 entire streets left to explore, but at least a couple homes on every street where this is taking place have already been vacated. If you aren't from the GTA, you likely have no idea how massive all these changes have become. Not only for this highway, but redevelopment unlike anything I've ever seen. Skyscrapers popping up out of nowhere, blurring the Toronto skyline. New cookie-cutter subdivisions being built everywhere every day. You see, these very specific, one after the other, redevelopments aren't only caused by different zoning, but by a factor the average person is too afraid to talk about. While many of these Canadian homes are empty, in about half of them on this channel, there are small but very important clues inside as to what's going on. Let's see if you can spot it in this lone home, the first of a buyout along this street.
Here we're at this kind of beautiful, kind of Mexican style abandoned mansion that's going to be demolished for the highway. This place must have been abandoned so freaking recently, I'm telling y'all. Let's check it out. This is one of the houses, really nice, that was annexed by the highway. This is the family probably, some Indians, Desi Villa. It's pretty cool looking inside. You can see they just painted this place. It's a 70s kind of Mexican style. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get in, but take a look, see. But it's pretty big as you can see. They for real locked that for some reason. But crazy what a recent abandonment can do. I mean, must not have been long ago at all that people lived here. Pool's already got creatures living in here. Probably a hazard, and animals will probably get stuck in here and drown. But this is what it looks like here. Bro, there's something there.
Yo.
They boarded from the inside.
Yo, look upstairs. Everything's boarded.
Oh yeah, how did they get out? They're just still in there. I just slightly pushed on the door and it literally just opened, bro. Yeah, here it is. All that effort just for the front door to be open.
Dude, that's literally always the case, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Well, this one's gonna be empty, so we'll do a quick walkthrough. Pretty cool though. I mean, newly built kind of stuff here. Wow, seriously, they just like updated this kitchen. It's so nice. And this is sick. This fireplace. Wow, beautiful home. It even goes downstairs. I'm curious real quick, is it flooded down here? And yeah. So, all that gone to waste. I like these tiled floors, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so they took out what they could, but it is a big house. Probably the only cool feature here is this kind of fireplace and stuff. Look at that, that's actually made of solid brass. You also got this crazy spiral staircase. Here's kind of the view looking down. Yeah, it's cool. And you even got this like overlook here, which I think is pretty neat. So yeah, I mean, looks like this place is gonna be completely empty. Look at that. They even boarded it up here. It's interesting, they even had windows inside. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's move on to the next house.
There's your clue right there. Foreigners. Without any bias, this is simply what's happening. While the homes I explore here aren't all previously owned by them, the fact of the matter is that almost all these abandoned properties will be replaced by them. These lone homesteads lived in by the old generations that passed away are immediately sold off to subdivision developers, because so many foreigners are moving in. When I first visited Ontario, I didn't understand why every other home was abandoned here until about an hour after leaving the airport. I realized that not only was every home further from the city looking copy-paste, but everybody walking outside in their cars, at stores or restaurants did not look like me. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say this, but if every day I saw 1,000 people, only 5 to 10 were of European descent. This side of the GTA was virtually all Indian from what I saw. This side was virtually all Chinese, with a bit more Europeans I noticed in this area mixed in after some more trips I took. This was before I saw these charts. It was just what I saw outside. But this is why the highways expand as traffic grows. This is why so many homes are being demolished for new neighborhoods. The GTA is quite literally the largest growing foreign-born area in the entire North America. It's here that already Native Canadians are the minority. Our next highway home shows a look into the past. This is what the average GTA home looked like not even 10 or 20 years ago. With immigrant families far outpacing the declining native births, I wonder just how long it'll take before the homes I explore out here will have no history dating back to the past generations.
Second time literally today, we're going to a random abandoned house, and actually it's the one next door we're exploring. So everyone driving by thinks we're going to this one. There's a ring camera there. There's so many of these abandoned houses, it's just unreal. They're literally everywhere. Literally just sneak to the backyard of one and go to the other. Looks freshly boarded too. Oh, it had a cool sunroom there. But yeah, we're going to this one up here. So the next one's here. Someone just mowed this grass.
Dude, literally
like today. But this is for sure abandoned. Our friend told us he was just inside here. It was like super overgrown. I guess people complained to the city that it looked super abandoned, so the city had to step in and mow it. Oh yeah, it's definitely decaying. I see the siding's like falling off. Wow, yeah it is. It's all torn up in there. Oh my gosh. Oh! So he's scared. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is abandoned. Yeah, it's like a facade. Glad we didn't go into the basement. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's like a whole... It looks nothing like the outside. Wow. Yeah. This is really sad.
Computer?
We got photos of the people here. A little scared. I bet you it's full of food. Oh my gosh. Gross. You know we had to do it. Yeah, there are computers here. All their checks. And yeah, just full of this bunch of stuff. All the mugs are in here and cups. Dude, this was quite unassuming, to be honest. It's really crazy. So yeah, the power's cut on this house. So many pennies everywhere. Computer's crazy too. Here's a little dining room. Holy cobwebs. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Bro, I fell through the floor. Yeah, holy. Oh! Dude! Oh! Oh! Dude, that goes to the basement, bro. Dude, I almost fell, bro. Dude, I stepped on that, bro.
Yo. It would have been done.
Dude, that's straight into the basement. Holy cow. Oh, dude, that's straight water.
I'm gonna throw this. Let's hear for a splash.
Oh,
No, that would have been bad. Yeah, okay,
dude, that's
that'd be
terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying farmhouse. Yeah, be careful when you're walking at these places, guys. Well, anyways, oh, this is actually a big house. Let's go check out the living room. So this is what we saw, guys, through the window just a few minutes earlier. It's pretty crazy, like none of this is boarded up. Really cool. We're gonna put this back. There we go, make it a little bit nicer, right? But yeah, folks, pretty wild. It's all kind of just left just as it was here. Really surprising that this was like this frozen in time and unnoticed for so long. Look, they got all the china there and stuff. Pretty cool clock. Wow, I did not expect this house to be this interesting. Yeah, there's all the family photos there. And of course all the clothing. Quite sad. We got some really old books here. Some photo albums. All this stuff just left to waste. Quite literally just left to waste. This house is 1,000% going to be sold to new people here because so many people are moving in here. That's why they build so many houses, and so many of these are just left abandoned. Because the price of real estate is just insane out here. They have to build. So this is probably the fate of this house, I would assume. Wow, it's just so interesting. In like 10, 20 years, I don't know if you'll see any of these kinds of houses out in Toronto. You know, look like a farmer that's been here since the beginning. Oh, that's from Toronto. Grand piano, if you will. Then we got this TV here. Kind of a lower quality one. I would assume like they had this big old box TV, and more recently they removed that. Oh, check this out. I think this is silver or silver plated. I would say silver plated. Kind of gotten into silver. This is from Hamilton, Canada, whatever this is. Pretty cool. Here we got some like 60s, 70s architecture. Probably definitely a 60s house, I'd say. Can't believe I almost fell through the floor, guys. Anyways, we got a little bit more over here we're going to check out real quick. A little bit barricaded back here. Okay. Well, here's the bathroom. Oh, my bees outside. Those are bees or something. Anyways, it looks like someone was walking through water. I think because this toilet full of poop overflowed everywhere. Yuck. What else? Well, this room's a bit of a mess. Probably the family was looking through stuff and just kind of threw everything up in here. We do have an old doll. All that just to become a farmer. There's flies all up in this room, though. So this was the bedroom here. It's pretty ransacked. We got some clothing and little kids' books. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. It's one of those dolls that opens their eyes at you, but there's no more eyes. That's terrifying, y'all. It's too much to look through. It's pretty hot. Pretty ransacked, though. I think we got one last room here. This is another bedroom. Pretty collapsed up there, as you can see. Oh, that's cool. Some nice sewing. There was just a couple cool rooms, I suppose. We got some clothing here. Yeah, a bit ransacked. Well, alrighty, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. Yeah, it's a bit sad to see something I guess I see all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. But, you know, I film these videos because every one of these people should be remembered. Some random person out here probably wouldn't expect to be ever remembered if they passed away, but we're in somebody's house, and hopefully their memory can live on. You can see the cool stuff they did, you know, how they made their house. Pretty sad. Imagine this was like your grandparents' house or something, and now it just looks like this now. Pretty surreal. All the memories here just kind of gone. You know, you can imagine probably people are just sitting there, you know, the grandparents or whatever, talking with their grandkids. But yeah, and this was their view, and everybody here driving here is like Indian, you know. It's crazy. This whole road's gonna get expanded probably. So many people are moving here. But back in the day, probably not even 10 years ago, guys, there were no cars going here. It was a very quiet area, and now it's just like this. And the fate of this home has been sealed. And just a rapidly changing society, as you can see. And, well, these were the older folks that used to live here.
Now obviously I don't have B-roll to back up what I'm seeing, but there are plenty of videos showing just how fast immigration is shaping Ontario. But if you're one of the people that physically sees what I saw, entire jurisdictions consisting of mainly foreigners, you might not know this part. Out of an approximate 5.3 billion people, for example, in the world, 35% are either Indian or Chinese, 1/3 of the world's population. While I couldn't find Chinese data, you might be shocked to hear only 3% of Indians have ever stepped foot outside of the country, you have no idea how much more things could change. As these countries quadruple while Europe and North America declines despite already adding millions to their population, just think about how fast things will move. Cities and highways will expand outwards faster and faster, and in their paths, tens of thousands of buildings may be raised over time. But of course, not only that will disappear, but the history of the people that once lived here, with projected less grandchildren or none at all who will have the time nor care to preserve the legacies of the past generations here who once lived in these homes. What better place to see the possible future of our continent than the fastest growing place in North America? Some people may find this controversial or unneeded, but the truth is, growth is the reason this has happened. And while it may seem shocking to you, things like this may be normal to see one day if such a drastic change continues. And nobody has connected the dots to all this development, it seems. So let me be the first.
So this one, we're flying the drone up. We don't feel like walking by, but basically a lot of these houses, it's been like a couple years now. It's just kind of a slow buyout because there's so many people that people are just leaving at different times. So we're not going to get like everything abandoned at the same time. This farmhouse, for example, that we're flying over right now has been probably abandoned longer than this other part of the neighborhood. But yeah, different people leave at different times. So eventually in the long run, stuff is going to be demolished while stuff is still abandoned. Stuff is going to be lived in while stuff is abandoned or demolished. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to all happen at once, but it is happening kind of at a fast pace here, where you do see multiple kind of factions of areas where it's just all abandoned or mostly abandoned here. But we still have a long way to go. All right, folks, we're on this massive street here, and we just have to send it. We can't walk in the backyards, unfortunately. Everyone's gonna look at us, but screw it. Lots and lots and lots and lots of houses, but there's nowhere to freaking park or hide. Here's our first one here. This is just a whole separate street. We got a vintage farmhouse that's clearly been updated. This could be pretty cool. It looks pretty. Looks very pretty. Looks like the power's still working too, which is cool. So now we're under cover. I wonder when this was abandoned and boarded up. Definitely more recently, I think. But it's a very pretty house. And I wonder, how boarded up is it? It already looks like people have gotten in here, so. Wow. They had this crazy fireplace and stuff. And a crazy pool as well. I don't know why they board up the pool. Maybe that's for the animals. They also had a little playground here. Well, that's cool. Little pool right there. Well, this is cool. This is a... Oh my gosh, it's wide open. Let's go. Yeah. So this one, clearly they had kids. People have already been gang scrapping this place. Oh, here we are. This could have some stuff. There's their hockey team. Oh, we got a little... I don't know if the lights work. Well, welcome in. Wow. Look what they did with this house. Wow. So they completely renovated this beautiful farmhouse. You can see some of these things that they had here. This is like probably 100-year-old wood. And this is just a daily occurrence, these old, beautiful farmhouses getting demolished. But yeah, look, it's like another modern looking house. But it actually has character because, well, it's an old house.
Now, folks, tell me if you noticed this before me, but it actually appears that this home was only built 20 years ago, according to Ethan and Minnie. It does not look like a new home to me. But then again, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Before we go upstairs, though, let's kind of walk around here. I guess the power is off. It did look like the power box was connected though. Maybe it was, let's check the basement. Or scrappers stole the wiring. That's another possibility. Definitely looks like gang scrappers have been here. Yep. Stole all the freaking stuff. Is this flooded? Nope. Yeah, I don't even think mold has set in this one. Look, they had a little living room here with the TV. Completely finished basement. Nice fridge. Wow. Alright, well, let's head on upstairs now. See what we can find. Look at the creative boarding there. So these would be the bedrooms. Oh, it's actually quite large. We even have a overlook here, which that's pretty neat. Whoa. But that's about it. Look at these wheat fields we're walking through. I've never walked through one of these. They all kind of move together. Look at this one, folks. We got this one, and then there's a mansion, then there's another house right there. Holy. Something tells me this might be completely locked up. Oh, the power's off. Oh, I think it's open, folks. Yes, it is. Thank you, mysterious unboarder. Quick walk through. It is quite big. More bigger than I thought, and of course it's quite modern. Ultimately though, don't see very much left. We always want to check though. There's this nice kitchen here. Oh, that's cool. Assume this may have been the master. Got cool design right there on the wall. And here was the master bathroom. Dude, it's just unreal how much new materials went into every single one of these houses. All of these guys are literally just completely updated. Completely modern. Is this the basement? Yep. Oh, man, it's flooded. Anything cool in back here? Oh, there's a floating fridge and it smells really gross. Even these smaller houses are big to me, guys. I grew up somewhere where this is like a big house to me. So I don't know how you guys are, but... And just, you know, the amount of stuff they had to update. It's a lot of work, guys. I used to work construction, believe me. Anyways, we're on to the next house. It's a bit smaller, or it's about the same size. There is a mansion across the street. I don't know if we'll get in that one. Here's this next house. We got a carport here. Well, that's pretty neat. You can actually walk out on there, it looks like. Well, it used to be stairs. I guess they cut those down. Yeah, it's like someone went the exact route that we went to open up these houses. But question is this one open or did they get to this one? Because like I said, folks, they check these every day. Gosh, people are getting to these places fast. Can't wait to check that one out. Hopefully we can get in there. Would have been our way in, but it's not. They got to it today. It looks like boarded it up. But inside it's poop. Here, let me show you guys. Literally same old. It's updated, but it's, you know, a small house. It's time to cross the street. We got these two big houses up here. Can't wait to check those out. Problem is there's so much traffic here. Well, see, they already got the cones here, so they're really getting ready to expand this road quickly. Wonder just how much that's gonna look like. There's that one though. Just make it look like we're taking photos. Yeah, like, stay out of our business, bro. Yeah, no? Man, these people are going slow. They're all scoping this out, I think. Yeah, screw it. Alrighty, let's walk probably this way. Let's just see how big this is from the back. Wow, it is quite big. Not necessarily as big as the others, but I'd still say this one's definitely a mansion. Oh, and it's wide open. Here we go. Time to hop on in. Wow. Careful with the glass. This one's got a bit more character. Check out these stairs, folks. Wow. Oh, this is pretty, guys. Look at that chandelier. Oh, wow. What y'all think of these stairs?
Looks pretty nice. I like it.
I want to look at the basement. I saw it was flooded. Oh, this is going to be cool. Wow. Oh, that's so gross. Wow, it's flooded. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That'd be a cool picture downstairs, dude. Well, folks, up the stairs we go. We got this big old, probably master bedroom right here. Then we got some bathrooms, modernized, of course. Dude, these people gotta be making so much money, whoever's making these cabinets and faucets. And that is a really cool, really unique. Wow, that's just hanging on there, folks. That's real pretty. Guys, why do they board up this? Who's getting in this way? And I think that's it, though. We got a couple more rooms. Room 1, and then room 2 right here. That's about it. All right, folks, we got one more mansion next door. Oh, maybe we could just walk through the fields, I think. Be easier than being seen. Yeah, we got one more mansion right here. And then there's a couple more houses, but they're kind of mixed in with lived-in ones. I don't know. We'll just hit this one. Maybe we'll check out the other ones. Let's see. All right, guys. Shh. Someone lives right next door still. But we got this cool mansion here. Looks like there's the remains of a Canadian flag. Looks like it's open though. Wow. This one must have been abandoned really recently. Please don't be flooded. Please don't be flooded. And it's flooded. Oh, crap. Alright, we're going this way. I don't see anyone outside. I doubt there's gonna be a way in over here, but guys, it's possible the front door is open. We'll have to take a look. I doubt it, but this is the last one. So we'll walk up here and take a quick look. Wow. This thing's really big. But I bet you... Oh, never mind. Okay. What? Wow. Oh my gosh, this one's really cool. Wow. So folks, look at this really cool spiral staircase. Well, let's close this drawing up if we can. That ain't closing. Oh, that's sick though, look at this. So right as you walk in, you got this crazy spiral staircase. Oh my chandelier. That's sick. You got anything back here? So here's some bedrooms. Or maybe living rooms. Ooh, that is sick. Look at this tub, guys. That's a nice bathroom here. You got some nice details on these sinks as well. A little bit curious now. Let's.
Really nice.
Yeah. Let's go up here and see what we can see. Beautiful farmland out there. I know you can't really see it. There's some princesses there. Oh, that's so cool. That little girl had this in her room, I guess. Oh, it's like kind of fake. It's not even real. It's like made of plastic or something. Well, they ended up taking this out. Wow, this might be the most expensive house on the whole street, I think. And yeah, nothing here. Thought that was a body for a second, I got scared. Yeah, no, we gotta go down here, folks. Ooh, I hear an echo. One wrong move, and you step into the still water. Look at that. Flooded as heck. Wow, this is a big basement. All right, last thing I had to show you guys was this really cool kitchen here with lots and lots of expensive stuff, as it is for all these houses. But I really like this one. This is a kitchen, kind of the vineyard style you saw in like the 2000s, I think, for the really rich folks. And that's about it for this house, I think. All right, folks, it's currently day 4 now, and we have a whole nother street. Our friend Urbex Ontario said there's actually some mansions the size of that big mansion street we went to, so that should be pretty cool. Right now we're at 2 houses here. So this is the first house we're checking out, then there's this one right there. So this is like a 4th street or something, or a 5th street. I see 2 abandoned houses, and they're all just along this line, I think, on this side, thankfully. But yeah, once again, just bigger than average houses abandoned. You can see how wide this one is. So, I mean, gosh, every house here is way bigger than any of the houses I grew up in, so this is pretty cool. You can see they actually removed some of these stones before they left. But my question is, how are we getting in here? Because it looks like it's open, but at the same time, it'd be kind of hard to get into. Oh, it's boarded on the inside there. I bet you it'll be easy, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, let's walk around the front. Oh, that's completely boarded. Huh. So it is like smashed, but there is a board behind it. So I guess we'll just go to the next house Oh, I'm with Enrique again.
Hello.
We just parked there. Hopefully TNT security doesn't come up to us. All right. Oh, this one looks cool. It's got a sunlight room. I would imagine this one would be open. Holy smashed glass. Please be open. I don't think it's open in there. Alrighty, success. Unless it's flooded. It appears it is not flooded. Whew. It's kind of mid-level, so. Whoa. Cool bar. Okay, let's go upstairs. I think an old person lived here because they had like mobility kind of stuff, maybe for a wheelchair too or something. Oh, yo.
Bruh.
That's happened to us a couple times.
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs though. I want to see this cool room. So these look significantly more trashed than the other streets we've been on. Wow. I like this room.
Whoa.
Always the skylights, guys. Look at how high that goes. Jeez Louis. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah, this one's a nice one.
Yeah. Dude, there's... Look what happened here.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's dead. How did that happen even?
It's too bad.
He ran into the glass and caused that big explosion.
Dude, yeah, you could have.
Yeah, it's literally what happened. They always run into glass and die.
Where is it?
Oh! he literally lets out a scream, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. Yeah, I scare him so bad he literally lets out a yelp sometimes. It's so evil. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's it for today's, for this house. Not today's video. We still got more, but we got a flight to catch today, so we gotta get going. I guess, wait, there's a couple more rooms. Oh, okay. Whoa. Always nice to see the master bathrooms, folks. I just heard him yelp again.
It's a wasp. That's scary.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Dude.
Dude, tell him about the crow.
Nah, poop no.
Okay, well, that's for another time. Let's get a shot outside real quick though. That's what it looks like. Ooh, pretty. Wow. I think we're gonna drive to the rest of the houses. There's like 2 more on this side. I think there's 2 more on the other side. These are cool though. I think these were the big mansions I saw. We drove by this yesterday, but we ran out of time. A tad bit up the road, there's this farmhouse here, and then there's another house there. Back there, you can actually see the Highway 413 sign. $30 billion it says, folks. Wow. This, what'd you say?
This one's low-key kind of terrifying.
Oh yeah. The outside's cool. Whew. Oh, look at that. So those are the people that lived here. Oh wow, look at that. They left a TV. Wow. That's, you don't see that much anymore, folks. You still do, but not as much. This makes me think perhaps they left some stuff here. Well, this house has some character to it. These old kind of lights. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Look at the little design there. Yeah, your typical kind of old farmhouse. Oh, these are cool. I like these curtains here. Ultimately, empty. Let's go upstairs though, guys. Look at these old carpets. That's got to be a 60s thing for sure. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, should we even go to that house? There is a cool house there, but maybe we'll skip that one. Oh, it's full of wine.
Yo.
Yeah, that is cool. World War I. toys. Oh, wow. These lights are sick too. Definitely a 60s kind of updated house. All right, well, let's get out of here. See the original, they left this original. So anyways, right now we're in front of this farmhouse. I'm just gonna drone it. There's also that one other house we didn't film, but this is what it looks like. But anyways, I guess that was kind of it. I figured there'd be a little bit more on this street, but the only two cool houses were probably the big ones. I mean, that farmhouse was kind of cool. But yeah, this is, guys, to put it into perspective, this is just like a really small first buyout that's going on. Everything will be wiped. I mean, it's unbelievable. 3 separate farm roads is going to become one highway with the land in between the fields, which, think about how much that is. That's a lot. And like I said, guys, we might even have to come here, I think, another time soon, because this is going to be unimaginably big. I can imagine there'd be whole neighborhoods that are probably going to go. I mean, you could call this a neighborhood, but it's not like an official neighborhood. It's more like, you know, farmhouses, if you will. But it kind of does look like a neighborhood, but there are genuinely like neighborhoods further up the road that I've seen, like of mansions. For sure these are going to go, which is just crazy to think about. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it because we have a flight to catch in 2 hours. So we're going to get out of here. And yeah, if you guys want to see more, let me know. That'll be our last video in Canada. So for now, I'll see you guys later. Peace.